And here they come, Knobs and Sags. They are the Nasty Boys.
You know, I've heard you talking about the Nasty Boys. I think you really like these guys, don't you?
Well, I can't really say I agree with a lot of the things they do, but you've got to respect championship form and talent, and they have that.
Absolutely. Little unorthodox style. They're brawlers and not pure wrestlers, but they get the job done. They get their hands raised at the end, and that's what's important.
How about the opponents?
Check these guys out. Now, these are my favorite teams right here.
Here they come.
To my friend Ozzy Osbourne.
You know, you always drop names like that. Do you really know Ozzy or
No,
what?
I know Ozzy. Me and Ozzy are just like this. Close.
Wow. Power and Hawk. They are the Hellraisers. And this should be an outstanding matchup. The winner will go to battle for the IWGP Tag Team title next week against the champs, Jurassic Powers.
If you're tuned in to see great wrestling and good scientific wrestling in this match, well, forget it, because this promises to be an all-out brawl.
That is not their style. Knobs, of course, the blonde hair, or what's left of it.
Knobs are better looking of the two. That's not saying much, though, is it?
Sags with black hair. Power and Hawk on the other side of the ring. No, that's not saying much. In fact,
how about that gear? How about that gear that the Hellraisers wear into the ring? Isn't that an imposing-looking apparatus they're wearing on their shoulders?
I'll tell you, you won't hear the beauty contestants looking after the people here, any pageants. They won't be going after this foursome in the ring.
What they lack is style and grace and lovely face, and they're fought for just brute force and power. Look at the size of the Hawk. Look at this man. He's magnificent. He's got that big chest and those big arms and those big shoulders. And, of course, Power, his partner, equally well put together.
All right, so Hawk will start it off with Knobs. Don't forget, coming up, we've got another tag team, Dean Malenko and Ultimo Dragon against Pegasus Kid and El Samurai. Later, it's Scott Norton against Tony Hall. What's with that hairdo?
Hawk was looking at the people. You shouldn't turn your back on these guys, because Knobs went for the advantage, but he just might have woke up a sleeping tiger here.
Knobs into the ropes. Oh, a great drop kick. That almost finished him off. I think Hawk was surprised, and Knobs wound up right underneath him. He may have been able to get him out quickly. Look at that physique.
On Knobs?
No, I'm talking, wise guy. I'm talking about Hawk.
Oh.
He's got Hawk in a precarious position, but he comes around with a flying kick.
And tags in his partner Power. Now check this guy out.
Oh, there's a drop kick.
What Hawk lacks in aerial ability, this guy here makes up for. They've got a great 1-2 combination. Hawk's power and strength, and Power's agility and ring style.
A lot of savvy. There's Power taking some shots from Sags. Into the turnbuckle, look out! Oh, man.
Oh. But look at Power.
Right back. Right back. And you talked about this being a brute kind of match, very brutal in terms of the shots. We're seeing that.
Both these teams depend on a brawling, wide-open style. They're not very scientific at all, but they both have that wild, brawling style. It's going to be an interesting match. Look at that power slam.
Great power slam by Power. Can he finish him? No.
That's the second time now. That's the second time Knobs had to come in and make the save.
He got clubbed by Power, but from behind.
Power got caught right out to the floor. Here comes Sags out after him.
Sags knocks him into the steel barrier.
And rather unceremoniously throws him back into the ring and tags his partner Knobs. Now Knobs is going to come in. I'm sure they're going to do a little double team in just a little bit here.
Into the ropes. Look out. Oh, man. He took him by the hair and threw him down. They call them the Nasty Boys, and you can tell why. You don't have to know their history.
There's a legal tag there as Sags tags in and beats Power with a big boot to the midsection. Now look at this maneuver here. This is something that, unlike you'll ever see anywhere. Picks the man up and dumps him right on the back of his head. Power able to kick out though on two.
Especially the way he twisted him on the way up.
Well, he's got that hand trapped when he brings the man up. There's no way you can break that fall. You just come down straight on the back of your head.
Looks uncomfortable. Oh!
Big Brian Knobs there with a clothesline, has him by the ropes,
Well,
Only a 2 count.
Power's had his problems in the ring. He's just got to get over to Hawk somehow.
He's very close, you know. If I was the Nasty Boys, if I was in the Nasty Boys' corners, I'd be telling them to keep these guys on their side of the ring. Don't let them get that close to the other partner.
Power to the turnbuckle, but he comes back with a crushing clothesline. I mean, a crusher. Wow.
Power now going to work on Knobs. Front face lock by Power, but here comes Sags.
Yeah, it was loosened up very quickly by Knobs.
Double team going on here.
Ducks onto that clothesline attempt.
Oh.
He's got both of them, and he takes them both down.
Double DDT.
Wow.
We've seen single DDTs everywhere, but a double DDT. Both Knobs and Sags came crashing down to the mat with their heads.
Look at Hawk come flying in.
He's ready.
He's going after Knobs.
Big flying shoulder tackle there.
Another one. Now the
Flying
drop kick. He's not done yet.
Big boot to the side of the head. He's a one-man cleanup crew here.
Wow.
He's got both of them going.
This is some kind of cleanup when you're talking about these two guys. Hawk, look out. Oh!
Broke right through that double clothesline attempt and comes back with a clothesline of his own. Unbelievable!
And he didn't duck underneath it either. He took it in the face.
He just bowled through it.
Wow. Let's see if Power has better luck this time around. Look at that!
Oh, modified bulldog there coming off as Knobs goes down to the mat. 1, 2, and Sags there to make the save, and very
Here
lucky for
comes Hawk.
Knobs.
Here comes Hawk. He's going to help out.
Now let's keep in mind that Hawk and Sags are illegal, and the legal men in the ring are Knobs and Power.
Winner goes to battle for the tag team title next week. We'll have it for you right here.
Oh, watch this.
I imagine Jurassic Powers are watching. The champions. Who are they going to face?
Knobs with Power up over his shoulder, brings him over his corner,
This could be
tags in
trouble.
Sags, his partner.
Sags on top of the ropes. Can the ropes hold that big guy? Oh, Hawk comes in.
And look at Power get up right away, goes right over to Sags. Power slam off the top rope.
Wow! He
And
may
the
hook
referee
him.
down.
He may hook him.
He's got him.
He's
That's
got
it.
him.
Outstanding.
Power and Hawk, the Hellraisers, will battle next week for the tag team championship. Look at this.
Watch this now. Power slam off that top rope. Power hooking Sags. Grabs that leg, cinches back on him. Referee down for the count. 1, 2, 3. And that's your winners right there, the Hellraisers.
Hawk and Power, they had a battle, did they not? But
Next week is when
Yes,
the
sir.
battle comes.
We're going to get your thoughts on that later.